Right, now that's over, welcome back to the channel. Today, Jordan found something on TikTok.
I found this about a week ago.
About a week ago on TikTok. About a little trick of how to get wheel nuts off.
It wasn't wheel nuts either.
What was it?
It was bolts that hold an exhaust on, I think.
Bolts that hold an exhaust on a car. So we thought, well, Jordan thought, same principle on wheel nuts on a B10 that would have been an absolute bastard to get off for the past couple of months. And do you know what? It went and worked.
We've done one.
We've done one.
We've got another few to do.
And that worked with the technology.
It came off.
It came off, didn't it?
take us to a place where love could grow, but in a different way. Bigger than they'd say. Now looking at you keep me going back to those days, capable of keeping track of how many nights could pass. Cheap motels and driving fast, and the radio playing our soundtrack. Broken love, tequila and bluegrass. Evenings just like movie scenes along the roads in Tennessee. Dreaming of what we could be from the back of your dad's red truck. No one thought I was gonna make it. No one believed I'd take the time for realizing my own dreams and taking care of you and me. Yeah, I knew we were always gonna make it. Little did I know that time would take us to a place where love could grow, but in a different way. Bigger than they'd say. Now looking at you keep me going back to those days, capable of keeping track of how many nights could pass. Cheap motels and driving fast, and the radio playing our soundtrack. Broken love, tequila and bluegrass. Evenings just like movie scenes along the roads in Tennessee. Dreaming of what we could be from the back of your dad's red truck. Those days we were invincible. Splitting up would be unthinkable. Though at times it made me cynical, I wouldn't change a single thing. 'Cause they gave me you keep me going back to those days, incapable of keeping track of how many nights could pass. Cheap motels and driving fast, and the radio playing our soundtrack. Broken love, tequila and bluegrass. Evenings just like movie scenes along the roads in Tennessee. Dreaming of what we could be from the back of your dad's red, from the back of your dad's red truck.
Got it.
No, there's a 6 ton on already underneath, so. 20 ton jack under it.
Great.
Put the camera in an awkward place. Wheels going up further.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right.
Not much job. Because when we decided the jacket doesn't need much room. Right, it's on that action panel. Right, yeah, it's on that action panel. Will it hold or not? Yeah. Oh, and because we've got the stereo on, this video is sponsored by the Patrons. Because it's copyrighted, and YouTube like to spank you out for it, so I've got enough spankings on the live stream. Right, I'm sick. Sounds like that.
The bar.
Oh, with the whip on. Oh, that's the hammer. Oh, yeah.
Call me blind.
Shut up. Nuts a lot. The wheel on the other hand, not so much. Didn't it? Need a bit of bar, I think. Well guys, this wheel was never going to fall off, was it? Even if all the nuts did come off, it weren't going to bloody fall off.
Is this the future? Nobody seems to know, and there used to be places where me and you could go, and I ain't good as crazy. That is our disgrace.
Wheels off.
There is no arguments involved in taking this wheel off at all. Yeah, so I've got drums on the back, but these gigantic discs on the front. Look at the size of them. And then the actuator here, which you can see move if the brakes are stamped on. So I'll get Callum to do in a minute when he gets back. But we're going to clean up all in here today. We'll take half each, clean it all up, weld what we need to weld up, and then put all this wheel back on. Not as tight as it was before, and at some point we'll get a new pedestal and airbag, but for now we can just get away with what's here. Had a new part of the subframe at some point here, but the rest of the frame is pretty knackered. But yeah, so you've got under here air suspension on the airbag, which is full. pedestal, the top plate just up there. You've got part of the subframe here, and leads down onto the brake chamber here at the back. Brake line coming in there. Obviously disc brakes, and then you've got like a Y. This is just down here. This is the steering arm, steering rod. So that goes into a steering box on the far side of the bus. We can show you as well once everything's up and secure. Tell them attempting to use a jack.
Well, it would help if you could actually see what the f I'm doing without the light being blinded in the eye.
That's not my fault, the light.
You're shining the light in my fucking...
It's on the floor now! Stop freaking whinging and get on with it!
Whinging. Got a little bit of censorship, someone has to be PG.
Get on with it. In an ideal world, we might actually be able to do both wheel arches today. It's ambitious. It's crap. But we might be able to do it.
What? No, it's going up.
He's actually been down and all it's not nothing up. What happens depending on your outlook of life. I'll see you when we've done this.
Well, welcome back. You left us at the... But, welcome back. You left us when we were wire brushing the wheel arch of the B10. Wire brushing was just a start. I mean, this is only 15 minutes down the line, 20 minutes. But we had some fiberglass on the side of the wheel arch. Well, fiberglass was holding all of this, and spin the light around. I mean, oh, zooming in, zoom out, zoom out. All of these little holes, well, a big hole there. And we were thinking, is this standard for B10s of fiberglass here? Well, we've got this one here, and this one doesn't. So, you know.
Well, not one of the other B10s that's around it has the fiberglass, I don't think, in the wheel arch.
Yeah, so issues become, and I'm gonna
I've lost the part of my tool.
attempt at doing it. This should be interesting. Welcome back. It's later at night, or evening.
6 o'clock.
6 PM, 1800 hours, and progress has been made. This wheel here is also off. The other side is off, and that's what we updated you on first of all. But we found a few, as it is true Mancbuses style, we did find a few things that we weren't expecting to find, but we weren't not. Quite a few large holes, which on that other side, an operator decided just to fiberglass over it. And here's a nice piece of the metal that came off earlier.
Bit of B10 for sale, anyone? Anyone?
We're starting bids on eBay, selling B10 in Tesco bags. Start your bids now. But yeah, well, I'll give you a quick look to what we found. This side, is it as bad as the other side?
This side was easier to cut away at.
Well, this side was easier to cut away at, that other side was all fiberglassed. This side was fiberglass, but it was a bit more...
No, it's the fact that all the airlines, heating pipes, electrics all run this side of the bus. On that side of the bus I only have to deal with the airline for the airbag, and that's it, because the rest of it runs down the bottom.
Make a really good ventriloquist sack, mate, don't I? Don't you see my lips moving? But yeah.
It's got to be useful at something.
Yeah, that's where the fiberglass was. Whoever decided to, you know, plate over a massive bit of metal that needed attention at the time, which needs more attention now with a bit of fiberglass. But as you can see, I mean, needs a lot of jerku and attention.
Well, so much so that their bodge even fell off.
Yeah, the bodge fell off.
Well, that's their bodge there, that plate.
What, that?
Yeah, and that's knackered.
Right. What was you going to see? Look, we've got all the like lines up. Oh, me. Yep. As you can see, we've got all. Well, they're the airlines, aren't they?
Heater and electrics on that side.
Heater and electrics. So cutting away at that was a fine art. Well.
Yeah. It's electrics.
But as you can see, this is the first time we've had the front wheels off since this vehicle passed ownership to
Me.
But it's the other side, which we'll take around now, which I've shown you before but not in great detail, is a little bit, in my opinion, more tricky and doesn't look as tidy, so we'll go on the other side. Yeah, welcome to this side. And this side, that was the airline, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and as you can see, let me put this light down, very free, and when you're trying to cut straight along, it's not very, you know, good. Was it attached to the panel?
Yeah, that's cutting off.
But then on that side,
They'll still need tidying up.
yeah.
The majority of the metal is off.
Yeah, so this little always strip here is where that fiberglass wheel arch was. But this is gonna get a lot of plated over here. Nice bit of attention. But that's their wheelchair bay. So, you know, don't want to go through that, don't want any leaks or whatever. Just a bit more down here. Still got a bit of shit in it. But, you know, kind of a bit of time wire brushing this, so it should be a little bit nicer dust wise, but you know, that's about it. A little, you know, TikTok thing goes a long way because we weren't expecting to do this today. So a little TikTok little video goes a long way. If you get hypnotised by that, don't complain to us. Oh, the light fell over. But yeah, that's about it really, isn't it? Biggest achievement is getting the wheels off of the day. Biggest achievement. But you know, we're going to invest some more time into 7176. Because we've left the B for a while.
I get bored of it again.
I mean, she's gonna sparkle again at one point. Well, she won't sparkle, but we can polish a turd, can't we? To an extent.
Try it.
Yeah, try. But our new little tool station. But yeah, I'll wrap it up here because we're very tired now and I want to go home. And it's very cold. It's getting cold. So and that what you just saw was a piece of, you know, body panel slash trim around the reel. But I'll leave it there. If you enjoyed this little taking someone 7/6 to bits
Shame bloody paint
again
now.
video, like, share, subscribe. If you want to become one of our patrons, help us support what we do to get this beast of the B10 back on the road. Links will be in the description and all that kind of jazz. But you know, we're gonna go. So see you in a bit, and we'll catch you down the road.
Like thunder we do roll. The drive wheels dig in this rock and roll rig is the side pipe singles of the radiator bile. The fan belt is screaming and the bear roll out for ride. Well, you will hear it coming as she is piped with coal. Up cruising through the tunnels and rolling into.
It's not big enough.
That's what she